Hello, this is the first thing that I'm gonna showcase. These systems are pretty simple, but they were the first things that I had done during post-COVID development, and they're pretty easy to explain. It's map, faction, game mode data, how it works. So most of the things are with addressables. Note that not everything is finished. You can select the scene that it needs to be loaded, the name that is showcased, image that is showcased during, for example, loading screen, the description that it's going to showcase, as well as the audio and ambience that it will play. Furthermore, things such as volume and pitch can be modified, as well as it can be played during editor sections and stopped, in order to make sure that everything works as intended. Now, map list is pretty simple. It's a list of all the maps. You can select which map to preview on the map list, and it simply just loads all the maps in the GUI menu so that it would know what maps can be selected. Game modes can be viewed here. These are supported game modes. Each map can support different types of game modes, and you can preview the game modes themselves, but we will just go here and, for example, select 1v1. So the name of the game mode which can be shown to players, the game mode key for dictionaries, how many players does the game mode support, as well as the icon for the game mode. Faction controller is a faction, and the faction data is also a separate script because multiple game modes can use the same faction data. So why have copies when we can just use a single data point and have all the colors, for example, of the names for the factions, all data being the same. This is the faction data. As you saw, there are 4 game modes, but we only need 2 faction datas, which is 2v2 and 1v4. 1v2 game modes can use 1v4, it doesn't matter. So you can change anything pretty much simply. You can move, and everything here moves as well. Also, you can click, change how it works. The relationships and all that is saved as a separate scriptable object, including the relationship data between the things. You can add pretty much infinite amount of factions. There's no problems. You can see how the colors and just GUI elements. You can click pretty much easily, and there are no problems. Also, for safety reasons, there is a warning that are you sure you want to delete it, because it's made with scriptable objects and you delete scriptable objects, so safety. That's pretty much it for the basics on this. What I wanted to do more on this system is conditionals, which never been done, which define how those game modes work. For example, counting how many units were destroyed, and if you destroy an X amount, it would count as a victory, or maybe a defeat, or maybe you need to score something. So that's where the conditions would take place. But sadly, due to the reasons that I mentioned in the intro, I never managed to finish it. Thanks for watching.